Hmm?
He has no idea how to sit. Just sit. Just sit down. I'm about to go get your brother. Can you just not be disgusting?
Just a class over.
We're in like a minute. Why is he seeing? Then they're gonna be like, man, he's almost as tall as his dad. Yeah, if you've never seen that movie, he's a lion. What's up, everybody? Welcome to this week's edition of MRM, brought to you by Not Your Average Nerds. This video we're going to be talking about The Goonies, cult classic. Sitting next to me, I have my 10-year-old son, Jeremiah. Jeremiah, say hi.
Hi.
Yep, he's real. He's mine, for real. The movie is about a group of misfit kids that live in Astoria, and their houses are being foreclosed. If you haven't seen this movie, I'm going to give you a little bit of the backstory. It's a group of kids that kind of hang out, they grew up with each other and stuff, and their houses are being foreclosed because this guy is buying out the property to make a country club.
All right, Walsh, today's the day, so let's get this over with.
Irving?
I'm sorry, Irene.
Come on, Walsh. We don't have all day. There's 50 more houses to tear down after yours.
In doing so, when they're foreclosing their homes, they're all going to be scattered to the four winds or whatever, but this is going to be their, last weekend. I want to say it's the last weekend, right?
Or the last day or something.
I want to say it's the last weekend.
I think it's the last weekend.
The last weekend that they can actually hang out and do something. They go upstairs into the attic because their dad actually works with the museum, and he has a bunch of older stuff inside the attic, and they all say it's junk, but when they go in there, they find this this map.
Hey, Mike found the map! Whoa, do you guys realize what we could do?
The map. I gotta see it, I gotta look at it, see it, and glom onto it.
It's kind of like a folk legend that there's a treasure in their city, and there's a map there. So Mikey, which is the main protagonist of the movie,
Sean
Astin, the guy from Lord of the Rings, Samwise Gamgee.
I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. A promise. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to. Oh, Sam.
Necking with Frodo.
Yeah, Frodo's best friend. He has the idea to go find the treasure, thinking that they could save their homes. Maybe if they find the stuff that's buried, or maybe if it's valuable, they can sell it and get enough money so they don't have to, leave their homes or whatever.
They keep calling it the rich stuff.
The rich stuff, yeah, the rich stuff.
Rubies and emeralds and diamonds.
Does that, I don't know if that would work in real life. That's like saying I owe money on my house. Some dude could go up to the bank and be like, look, bro, I'll give you all the money for his house, and the next house, and the next house. Just kick him out of the house.
Get out.
Get out.
Get out. Get out. I don't know.
I don't think that works like that. An adventure movie with kids, close to Monster Squad. It's got the same feel like Monster Squad. Super 8 was kind of close to that movie. That's what it reminds me of. So the movie starts off with the Fratellis.
I think they're just a family that's wanted.
Okay, we don't even know why they're wanted. Did they rob a bank or something?
Yeah, they said they were robbing banks and...
Well, there you go. You got some...
Wasn't it like after he went to lunch, everyone went to lunch or something like that?
They come out and...
Yeah, he faked suicide, kind of.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. In the movie, besides the Fratellis, you also have... Can you name off the 4 younger Goonies?
Mike, Chunk, it's Mikey. Mouth, he's my favorite, and, what's his name? That Tech Whiz. Data.
Yep, Data. Good job. And then you also have the older brother, and his name is...
Thanos.
Thanos.
And I will bathe the stowaways in your blood.
Brand, yeah. I remember the girl's name, but I don't remember his name. Yeah, his name is Brand. And then there's also... I don't count Andy as a Goonie. I think her and stuff are kind of
she legit gets called a Goonie.
Yeah, but no, she kind of... But she wasn't a Goonie up until that point. Like,
Yeah, but she becomes
oh,
a Goonie.
bandwagon ass. No, Annie's not a Goonie to me. She just happened to come along at the right time to be a Goonie. Steph, I could see being a Goonie, but yeah, no, Andy's not a Goonie. Who's your favorite character and why? Why?
Mouth, because his name kind of speaks of what he is, because he talks a lot and he gives a lot of crap to people.
Martin Sheen. Martin Sheen, that's President Kennedy, you idiot! Well, same difference. I mean, he played Kennedy once. Oh, that's really smart. I'm glad to know you're using your brain. Yeah, well, at least I have a...
And Mouth was just the name. And also...
That's too lean. My favorite character is Data. Growing up, I always thought he was cool because of the inventions. It always kind of made me want... I don't know. I'm partial to people that invent things like Donatello and everything like that. Doc Brown or whatever. Just something about it, like making inventions.
Rick Sanchez.
Yeah, Rick.
Morty, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty's Rick and Morty and Rick and Morty.
Just something about making inventions and just that, like seeing him invent things was cool to me growing up, and it's kind of stuck with me. So I always liked him. 00 negative.
Boy banger! Oh, guys, isn't that neat?
What was your favorite scene in the movie?
That's a hard...
You know it was a truffle shuffle.
I loved it.
It was kind of funny, have to admit. I'm not really sure. Do you know yours?
Yeah, I know what mine is. Because I studied. You know what I mean?
He's like us when they were like, what are you guys? We were like, we're ninjas.
Side note, we had Halloween costumes that were like Reptile, Scorpion, and Sub-Zero that my dad had made and spent like, I don't know, maybe a couple hours getting them together. And they looked really cool. And we went to a TV broadcasting channel here in Holland. And they were doing like a Halloween type of deal where like kids would go on there, be on the camera, and they describe what their costumes were. And
then you get candy.
Yeah, and then you get candy, which is kind of weird. But, but we went there, and the guy was like, what are you guys supposed to be? I think he suggested, you guys like ninjas? And we just said, yeah, we're ninjas. We didn't explain that we were Scorpion, Sub-Zero, or Reptile.
We
didn't
explain that we could rip his head off.
And my dad, his grandpa was probably disappointed by us not being able to say anything about it. But yeah, that's a little side story.
Should we mention that mom was there so she doesn't get mad?
My mom was there. On their adventure, on their way to find the rich stuff, they end up at this building, and the Fratellis are there. And the Fratellis kind of pretend like it's a restaurant, but it's actually a hideout. And in that scene is my favorite scene because they're kind of asking the kids what they want. You know, why they're there or whatever, and they were like, oh...
Water.
4 waters. Is that all?
No. I want the Villa Scallopini. I want a Strichini Alfredo. A bottle of Fettuccine in 1981.
Why did you like the movie?
What? I just like to watch it.
I don't get it.
I like how they're on the run, kinda, to find the treasure.
And how they have to get away from the Fratellis throughout the movie. Yeah, that's cool. If you were on an adventure like this, like the kids in this movie, and you had to pick 5 people to go on it with,
Jackson's one.
You had to pick 5 people besides your brother to go on an adventure with, who would those people be?
Caden, Christian, Johnny, Joseph.
Better think real carefully about this one, because you're about to miss somebody really important.
No. Peyton.
You want to redo that?
Nah.
This guy! If he tells them about the video, hey man, I watched this video, I talked about you or whatever, then they tell their friends.
Then we just said...
Then we spread
he's not talking about me.
Then we spread like wildfire, you know what I mean? Through the school systems.
And I'm reaping all the benefits.
You rate this movie 1 out of 10. 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
I'll give it a 8.5.
8.5. That's good. That's alright, I guess. obviously nervous. He's been on different videos. We've shot videos with him before, and I'm actually gonna give you a little clip right here.
Catch me if you can, Flash.
So me and my brother had a video channel before we did the Not Your Average Nerds channel, which is called 2-Hit Combo. And we do shorts and kind of, it's not really skits, they're more just short videos. We kind of want to get bigger and do bigger productions, but actually there's something on the horizon later. With Steve in the summer that we're going to be working on that you could check out, and we'll have it on both. Stay tuned. Probably both channels, but it's going to be primarily working with our other channel.
Bullet effects.
Yeah, the bullet effects or whatever, without actually putting CGI. Like, we could have done it with green screen, but it's a lot harder.
Yeah.
So we put a lot of the bullets you're going to see flying in that video if you watch it are from my son Jeremiah and his friend Joe. He was having a sleepover, and it was like 3 in the morning, and they were like, I think they were going to sleep, or if they weren't already in bed, they were on their way to bed. And I said, hey man, we need you guys' help. And they were like dead tired. We put them in the garage, and we worked them like little,
I think we were
like slaves. We were working them like slaves.
Yeah, I think we were just quitting Black Ops 3 or something like that. Sponsor us, Treyarch.
Yeah, right. But yeah, let them know how well he did or whatever in the comments. You guys can say something to him or whatever. I'll show him. But yeah, thanks for watching.
Stay tuned.
But wait! There's more!
Like, what would you have said?
I would have talked more about... Wait, do you guys, like, spoil the movies sometimes?
You can say stuff.
You can talk about scenes. We don't really spoil them.
I don't say the endings.
Okay, I was about to say the ending.
That's too sad.
So I would have went straight for the kill shot.
I was going to say my favorite scene was when they were all fighting.
Oh yeah, you never gave your favorite scene.
Yeah, I was going to say that, but I didn't want to spoil it because
no, go ahead.
It's at the end of the movie.
I mean, you could say that's your favorite scene.
It's my favorite scene.